First opened in the year 2000. We're live inside Minute Maid Park here in downtown Houston. A good matchup here for Astros. Here's Andrew McCutchen now. He'll get us started in this one under the light.
For the Yankees, left fielder.
Comes the first pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. Not great. He's 1 for 8. Now he'll step off and rethink this. Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Keuchel, a 6'3" left-hander. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything.
Nothing. The right fielder, number 99.
First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Game time temperature a comfortable 76 degrees. And he'll step off and try and reset. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Wow, how about that? He was tempted to make a swing at that pitch right there. That was way out of the zone, but he just kept his hands back enough.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Drilled down the line. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first. Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. Swing, and he missed that time. It's 0-1.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. So here's the cleanup hitter, Aaron Hicks. Head-to-head pass with Dallas. He's taken him deep once. And a real chess match going on over there at first now as he steps off to stare him back. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Now a check swing on the pitch inside, but he definitely broke the plane, and that's the first strike. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now.
Full count with 2 outs now. So if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Judge is off at first with 2 away. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down. Here comes the second baseman, Jose Altuve, to get things kicked off in the home half of inning number 1. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. He's got to hurry, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out. Standing in, George Springer. And that's in there for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Previous history with Luis Severino. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Ready now, Gary Sanchez. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike. And there's ball 1.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Now the 2-1 is taken. Ball 3. The 3-2 pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Another full count offering on its way. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Altuve has it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Here's Brett Gardner now. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. He's 0 for 4. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Gardner is a guy some would regard as a defense-first type of player. He excels in the field and really makes an impact on games with his glove. At the plate, however, not quite as much of a threat. Correa will put this one away. And into the box now, Carlos Correa.
Leading off for the Astros, the shortstop.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot on the ground to short. Echeverria has it on to first, and it's dropped. It'll stay right there, though, so there will be no advance. Now at the plate, Josh Reddick, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Correa breaking for second, And it's fouled away. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. On the move again from first. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Reddick behind the ball and 2 strikes. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Ball 2. Popped him up. Sanchez is under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. Previous history with Luis Severino, batting at an even .400. He also has 1 home run, and he fouls this one off. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
There's a called strike on a changeup. Not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. Coming to the plate now, Yuli Gurriel. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Torres takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out. Next up for the Stros, Evan Gattis. First offering on its way. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. A ball and a strike.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Correa at second. Gonzalez at first. 2 out in the inning. Again, he sends it out of play. Back up. Oh, no, that got him. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound. And they still manage to get an out on the play. Whoa. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Liner toward right center. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. So striding in, Adeiny Echeverria. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him. Digging in for his second at-bat, Andrew McCutchen, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now a bunt attempt here. There's one, but he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss at a changeup that has him all kinds of goofed up at the plate. Changeup messed up his timing for a swinging strike.
Just don't understand the game plan right here. Walking.
A swing and a miss. That retired. In now, Tony Kemp. First pitch of the at-bat.
Left fielder.
Pulled toward right center field. Judge is on the move. He's got it 1 away. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Altuve.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hicks is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. 2-out hit. That'll bring Alex Bregman to the plate as well. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he'll be ready for another chance. Giancarlo Stanton looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Reddick has a read on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Bregman in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track. Striding in once again, Gary Sanchez, the American League's Silver Slugger behind the plate a year ago. 0-1 the count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. There is Altuve throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. Now batting, Alex Bregman. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Alex Bregman.
The windup and the 0-1. Hit the other way out toward right field. Judge is under it. He's got it one away. Now at the plate, Carlos Correa reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. Shack swing, but he makes contact.
Now batting.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. 1 run on 3 hits. 1 error so far for the Astros. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
He's had great command of his pitches all day. I don't mind him trying to go down right there and try and get a swing and a miss, but a nice job by the hitter to lay off that one in the dirt.
And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
Skied into very shallow right. Torres is there, and the side is retired. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Second baseman, number number 25.
First offering on its way. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. 0-1, here it comes. Chopped weakly to the left. Bregman gloves it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Here's Brett Gardner now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders. And this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Swing and a little tapper. And he'll step off. The windup and the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy out of the stretch and make him a little bit uncomfortable. I mean, they're 1 strike away from being shut out through 5.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. And he struck him out. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. Fastball swung on and missed for the first down. Digging in, Yuli Gurriel. Here's the first pitch to him. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
A bouncer up the middle, and that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Striding in for Houston, Evan Gattis. He was cut down at second, attempting to stretch a base hit his first time through. Sent on the ground out to second, and that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Strike 3 called, and now he's 1 out away from getting out of it. And a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Count remains at 0-2. And another foul ball.
He's just having a hard time putting this guy away. 4 foul balls in this AB.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Stepping up now, Adeiny Echeverria. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Adeiny Echeverria.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ballgame. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Andrew McCutchen. He was a double play victim last time around. No balls and 1 strike. The windup and the 0-1. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sass.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Andrew McCutchen goes down for out number 2 in the top half. swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole 0-2.
And there's number 8, 1 away.
And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row. Ready for another shot now. George Springer, who was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
All right, that's when you got to tell yourself to slow down a little bit right there. Out in front on a fastball, hit it hard, but pulled it foul.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, great swing right there. I know the ball's foul, but he absolutely laced that pitch right there. He's just got to stay back a little bit longer.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing. Digging in once again, Alex Bregman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
I know he got a swinging miss right there, but that was a hittable location to a really good hitter. I don't know if he gets those back if he continues to miss in those spots.
Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. One run, 5 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. High in the air into shallow left center. Coming on is McCutchen. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. So striding forward now, Carlos Correa. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. Popped him up. Sanchez has a play, and that's the 3rd out. Giancarlo Stanton now 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Can't say that I see the logic in this one, but they'll go ahead and intentionally walk the leadoff batter. Stanton aboard here at first with nobody out. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
A little bouncer. That's a foul ball. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Ready once again, Gary Sanchez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at?
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the... Stepping in, Josh Reddick. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
Right fielder.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Played on the backhand. On to first, and it's dropped. Next will be the designated hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. McCutchen is under it. 2 down. Stepping up to the plate, Yuli Gurriel. Last time through was a base hit. Here's the first pitch to him. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for the game.
Digging in, Brett Gardner. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Lifted in the air to center field. Springer has a read on it. 2 gone. Now at the plate, Miguel Andujar. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. For short, hit hard. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the top of the 8th inning extended. Here's Echeverria now. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Oh, got him a swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
And a quick step off here, hoping to catch that runner leaning, but he's back easily. Popped him up. Altuve moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Evan Gattis now standing in. 2 base hits, both singles to this point.
Catcher, Evan Gattis.
Heading out towards shallow right. In comes Judge, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. And the changeup is way low that time.
Yep, 1-2.
Oh, and they pulled the string on a good changeup there as he swings and misses, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a slider. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses. 2-0. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hicks going back at the track. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. Altuve takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate. And they now lead by 2. Here's George Springer. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Two out, nobody on. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. And he struck him out. His 7th. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Andrew McCutchen. And his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the ninth. 0-1 the count. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Waiting on it is Kemp.
He's got it, and there are 2 down now. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Tried to get him out front, but it's a ball 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Last chance for the Yankees. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Well, we've talked about his dominance all throughout the game, and he ended up finishing what he started. A complete game shutout. He's our top player of the game.
When you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve what was a one-man show out there.
2 hits, 2 errors, lay left, 4 runners on.
Now from the Peach State. In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are set. For baseball.
Center fielder, Lorenzo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And the first pitch of the game is taken for ball one as we are underway tonight from SunTrust Park. His career line with Boltonevich. He's 1 for 4. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. So 1-1. Strike two swinging.
Change of speeds is one of the hardest things that offensive players have to deal with, especially if he's got the arm action working like he does. That pitch was 19 miles an hour slower than the previous pitch.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Lorenzo Cain becomes the first out of the inning. Chopper to short. Swanson scoops it up. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Now at the plate, Jesus Aguilar. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Now a throw over to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Another look to first, but he's safe at first as he gets back in time. First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Yeah, Matty, he's very late on that first pitch. I got to think he was guessing off speed.
1-1 the count to the Brewers first baseman. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. His career line with Boltonevich. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Left fielder, number 13.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Digging in the switch hitter, Ozzie Albies.
Second baseman,
Landed in on the fists, 0-1. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. His lifetime numbers against Chacin. He's had some success, 5 for 11. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Freeman has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
Hit down the line at first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little tapper that rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Kane is under it, and the inning is over. Digging in now for the Brewers, Eric Thames. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Here's the first pitch to him. And a whiff at a good slider that time. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is going after that ugly swing? I guarantee you he tries to get him to reach again.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Next for Milwaukee, Mike Moustakas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
2 strikes.
Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Swing and a miss at one in the dirt. And he is out on the tag. Here's Jonathan Scope now. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Here's a high pop-up. Camargo is calling for it. But it's the shortstop that gets there. And the next in is Johan Camargo.
Leading off for the Braves,
First pitch on its way.
Johan Camargo.
Hit out towards second. And he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. Here now it's the catcher, Tyler Flowers. His lifetime numbers against Chacin. Pretty good success. He's 4 for 5. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. The pitcher, Mike Foltynewicz, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Camargo stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And not in time as the run scores. Here's Ender Inciarte. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Inciarte.
Hard hit ball to second. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. He'll come home with it. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. His life. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. hit on the ground out to short. And that's through into left, a base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late. And he is in there. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He'll look to duplicate his first at-bat when he homered to open the inning. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. So stepping in, Ozzie Albies, 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out to right field. Thames back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Digging in to try it again. Freddie Freeman, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Drilled on the ground to short. Throw in time for the 3rd out, but it. Leading off the inning, Manny Pena, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Yolis Chacin. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
You can't go after that pitch with less than 2 strikes on you. There's no way you're going to do any damage with a ball executed down and away in the zone.
Very weakly on the ground. 1 out, nobody on. 1-2 to the Brewers pitcher.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sliders in for a strike. Freeman is over to take a look at it. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game. Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Now batting.
Into the box, Johan Camargo. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2. Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and there are 2 down. So coming to the plate, Tyler Flowers. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. At the plate, Christian Yelich as we begin the top of the 4th.
The left fielder, number 22.
And he fouls this one off. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. But it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Stepping into the box, Jesus Aguilar was a strikeout victim in his first try. Way in front of a great slider that time.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count up.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now. Striding forward now, the Brewers' cleanup hitter, Travis Shaw. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No balls and 1 strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And my goodness, how about this? So here now is the pitcher, Mike Foltynewicz, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Grounded back up the middle. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Ender Inciarte. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now. Into the box now, Dansby Swanson was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. Striding into the box, Eric Thames. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuña's there for it. He's got it 1 away. So 1 gone in the Milwaukee 5th. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. Moustakas, or just Moose for short. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name. Kids are buying his jerseys.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2.
2-1.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows his team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
And now he'll reconsider as he looks for a strikeout pitch. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs. Standing in, number 13. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run.
Number 13.
Hit down the third baseline. Well, this is foul for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Aguilar is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. No hits to this point. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
First baseman, number 5.
First pitch of the at-bat. The bouncer to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Now to the plate, Manny Pena. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
So now the Brewers. Pitcher, Ulysses Chacin. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ryan Braun will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Now back to the top of the Milwaukee.
Center fielder, Lorenzo King.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Acuna's there for it. 2 gone. In is Christian Yelich. A hit in 2 tries so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game. Pounding the zone.
1-1 the count now. The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Corey Knebel enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 46.
Now the Atlanta number 4 hitter, Nick Markakis. His head-to-head numbers against Corey Knebel. He's a .333 hitter. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Hard ground ball to third. And there's 1 away. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He was a ground out victim last time up. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Fly ball to straightaway left. Yelich will drift over to his right a few steps as he takes it for the second out.
Now batting.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Gotta love a reliever that comes in firing bullets, and his fastball is a good one.
Fouled off. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Line to the right side, but foul. Tapper up the line. That winds up foul.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. At the plate, Jesus Aguilar. He'll be tasked with starting things as we begin the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we...
Oh, and this one's driven the other way and deep to the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Digging in, Travis Shaw. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
The 2-2. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Through the hitter's timing.
Set to deal on 2-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Well, he thought about going for 3rd, and now that runner's in no man's land out there. And he'll try. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Mike Foltynewicz. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. A ball and no strikes. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Soft liner to the right side. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping in for the Braves, Ender Inciarte. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2.
Can't imagine he comes back with a 3rd breaking ball. That hitter looked like he timed that one up pretty well and just missed it, fouling it away.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Ender Inciarte becomes out number 2 this inning. No balls and a strike to count. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Hey, this boy ain't messing.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Coming to the plate now, Mike Moustakas, hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hit sharply on the ground. And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he is out at third, and that's a big mistake there leading off the inning. Now in the box, Jonathan Stoke. He went down on strikes last time up. Popped him up. Swanson is there. 2 down. Digging in now, Manny Pena. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And now pitch on the way. Had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike 1.
You could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game. Executing a nasty slider down the way right there, giving this offense no chance.
And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts. And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Number 13.
Chased after that one, and it's 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Little dribbler back at him. And the Braves have something going right away. It's a leadoff double. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. Not nearly in time as he takes third easily. Albies with a 1-1 count now. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. The 1-1 is looked at off the plate for a ball. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And a 6th run will come across on the sac fly. It's now 6-0. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Base is empty and 1 away following the sac fly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nick Markakis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike 1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Kane is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Corey Knebel, and he might get a chance to hit for himself. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is. Taken for a called strike. Hernan Perez is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. Pitch on the way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be someone.
Drives it the other way to deep right. Back goes Markakis. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now back to the top of the line. First offering on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy into wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2.
Great job right there, scrambling a nasty breaking ball off the plate.
And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
The Brewers down to their final strike.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
1-2 for Christian Yelich. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And he throws it into right field. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. Stepping in, Jesus Aguilar. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. And that's going to fall for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score. And he's safe. And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Luke Jackson gets the call here as he'll try and look for 1 out to finish this thing off. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 0-1 the count. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. And with about 32,000 in the building, they're on their feet now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
A swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Well, when you rack up a whole boatload of strikeouts like he did here, there's not much of a debate to be had. He was fun to watch, and I'm excited to see how he backs it up next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left us 1 runner on base. For the Brewers, 1 run, 4 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base.